Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And today we're diving into a Spirits deck. And this over here says Spirits again because I've actually tried to record this deck like 4 times. That's not true, but I've built the deck several times. I've recorded twice, and I don't know why this deck has had issues because it feels like it should be a perfect deck in the format. It has every single thing you should want. A bunch of really powerful 1-drops, a bunch of really good removal, Portable Hole, Fateful Absence, ways to go over the top with Clarion Spirit. We have the Rally the Ranks to make sure we can buff up a bunch of flyers, go on with this. Then we have more removal with Skyclave Apparition. Like every single thing that an aggro / tempo deck would want, this has it. This is perfect for the format. It just feels like it's great. And every time I go to record it, I've lost like every single game. And I built like 4 different versions. So this is a different version than the ones before. We're going to see if this one works for us this time. And I'm going to probably keep it no matter what because I'm just tired of building more Spirits decks. So it has all of the good things to go for. The 1-drop slots, Ascendant Spirit, Usher the Fallen, Stonebinder Familiar. This, whenever we exile stuff with Skyclave Apparition, really good. I tried to go a little bit more heavy in towards the Stonebinder Familiar beforehand, and it just wasn't feeling as good, but it's still a powerful one, even if it's a 2/2 with just one time exiling something. Good stuff. If people exile things from their own hand or whatever, there's lots of ways that other things are exiled as well. It's still good. And so then we have Spectral Adversary, Guardian of Faith, which are good protection spells, and also Flyer to go over the top. We have 1 Patrician Geist. I wanted to make sure I played some of these new spirits here. Shipwreck Sifters, I think, is the best of the blue ones besides Spectral Adversary. And so we're going to try it out. It can end up getting really big, so that's what we're going for. So anyway, guys, let's dive into the gameplay. Let's see how this one does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. We are up against Specchio, and a pretty aggressive hand. We're on the draw, which is a little bit unfortunate. We definitely keep this hand. Some awkward things about it, but I don't hate it. Usher, get him out there. Smoldering Egg. All right, well, going wide would be helpful. Being able to play this untapped here would be so good. An untapped white source would be huge. Don't have it, so do we start growing with this? Now let's just go ahead and play out another Usher. Pass the turn. Putting out 2 Ushers there would be so good. All right, board wipes are potential. They might. I don't think that they're going to be playing the... what's the one that does damage like to a bunch of different things? I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Don't worry about it. All right, so let's play out another Usher. Usher, Usher, Usher. They're going to have tons of removal now, too. We're going to probably flash in this adversary. I want to be able to get in with something in the air. We need to put pressure on this, on their life total. So yeah, they hit us. We expected that. We could just keep going wide with what's on board and kind of play these out with counters on them on their end step to try to do a little bit more value. Yeah, once we get up to more mana, that'll be better. Blocks, that's fine. Pass the turn. This might have, maybe should have been a mulligan hand. So I can phase out the Smoldering Egg, which can be a little bit interesting here. Let's see if they try to kill something first. Actually, yeah, let's try to protect with the Spectral Adversary instead. I want to keep our board as big as possible. Phasing this guy out can be good, especially if they're about to get the counters onto it. So maybe while it's on the stack before it goes off, but I think we have another turn before that'll happen. So just get in for the damage. I want to see if they have any more removal. Pass the turn. He goes for the Frostbite. I'd rather protect stuff on my turn. Let's let one of them die. I have a feeling they're going to have more removal if they're playing a Smoldering Egg deck, so pass. If they play out something else there, that's fine. I just really want my adversary to actually live. or for them to spend all their mana taking care of it instead. Smoldering Egg is really annoying. It's a good blocker, and it can potentially become a really good threat later on. It doesn't do a whole lot just being out by itself, though. Like, most likely it's going to die before it gets to the 7, but every once in a while it's cool, I suppose. Oh, that flips the Smoldering Egg. This gets to do it to any target, right? All right. We're going to phase out the egg. Even though it means we lose 2 guys, it's better than them getting counters on it there. Now we have the absence for later. I can probably just keep going for the adversaries. Start pressuring with Faceless Haven later. Yeah, let's just do that. Keep this guy off of being a dragon and a flyer. See, this deck is a little bit weird. It wants to be super aggro, and it also wants to be super tempo-y, control-y at the same time. And I'm not sure which is the best way to be going about it. Like, it depends on... Like, you draw half of the hand each time, and it's really funky. All right, so adversary again. Auto-pay, phase you out until your next turn. No dragon for you. They could have removal, though. Please, no more frostbites. Keeps one on top. Most likely a frostbite. Could be a Goldspan Dragon or something like that. We can hopefully get in for 6 here first. Guardian of Faith is interesting. That can protect a lot of our stuff. All right, Ascendant Spirit. Down to 8. And yeah, I want to potentially use this Fateful Absence as well. We'll pass the turn. We can always use that after they play out a big dragon. Hold the Multiverse. They get to flip. Do I kill it now? This goes to any target whenever they cast a spell. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill it now. I should have played out the Stonebinder Familiar then, but wait until they play stuff. So we have lethal on board with the Ascendant Spirit buff. So they have to have removal, which, I mean, this deck, I'm assuming is built around it. Although it might just be built around these 4 mana spells where, like, they just know they can get up to 3 pretty quickly, and then between all the other ones, they can play 4 mana spells, flip it automatically. What else would they be playing then? Would it be Goldspan Dragon and all those other things? I mean, Prismari Dragon makes a lot of sense. Could just be Prismari mid-range, though. Not really focusing on the dragon synergy. It's not really a reason to, besides them being really awesome dragons. Goes for Frostbite. All right, so we don't have lethal now. 'Tis a shame. I want to buff on this turn. I don't feel like they're going wide with their damage. So Stonebinder's Familiar. I know I shouldn't be playing beforehand. We're giving him more information. I just don't care. Everyone always says that, like, you're a terrible player until you do this thing right. No, I just don't want to. I have better things to do with my time. Whenever it makes a lot of sense. If they're holding up tons of mana, I try to do that very much. But if they're holding up like 1 mana, there's a higher chance of making a mistake after combat. That I just isn't. I don't like spending the time doing that. We got to win with the deck. Nice. Up against Ivan Death and pretty amazing hand. So we'll keep this one for show. Floodplain go. Pass the turn. Fateful Absence or Adversary. Ooh, more Snowlands? Okay then, don't mind if I do. All right, pack leader. How am I actually wanting to kill things? So Spectral Adversary is going to be nice here to keep pressure going. I do want to get in for damage early on. So let's go ahead and play out Adversary right away. Do I want an Apparition or do I want to Fateful Absence on these kind of creatures? Are they going to have anything bigger? I'm trying to remember what all they have. Yeah, they probably will. They're going to be Ren and 7s and such. I'd rather keep this for that. Attack in. Down to 18 past the turn. We have Rally and hold up Fateful Absence on this next turn. Good stuff. That lets us get past the Ranger class little dude. Oh, the Blizzard Brawl. Curse you. Curse you all to heck. Well then. Rally. Spirit. Swing. And we'll see if they're the kind of people that play Snakeskin Veils as well. Pays for Ranger class, swings in. Puts a counter onto something. We kill that something. Yeah, 3 damage is worth killing. 3 damage repeated as well. We don't kill it now. They have the Snakeskin Veil. Man, not many decks actually play that. But this one does. Fun stuff. All right, get rid of the Ranger class, I guess. See if they have another Blizzard Brawl. Yes, I should be attacking with the Adversary first. I just don't care. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed yet. I'm a little bit just in a... I'm angry tonight. I don't know why. I'm always the nice guy. You get angry, Jeff, tonight for the first time ever. I'm sorry about it. Should play that on white as well. Ashaya. That's big. They get a 2/2. We could kill the 4/4. We don't have protection for the Ashaya. I think we hold off one more turn. Take the damage down to 10. Keep pressuring for a bit. Have another chump blocker. Get in the air. Pass the turn. So definitely Ren and 7 deck. We'll block like that. They might have Snakeskin Veil. We take 6. 6 is a lot. Yeah. Had the Snakeskin Veil down to 4. Glad we didn't just get completely beat out there, though. Oof. Come on, creature. That's not bad. As far as creatures go, that's a good one. I'll go ahead and do this now. Can we pressure? If they have removal, we'll die. But if we don't attack in, we don't win ever. And so we're going to go ahead and try to attack in. Down to 6, pass the turn. Keep the clock on a little bit here. If they have a land, I think we're in a big heap of trouble. Because then we have no good blocks. Or any other creatures. You know what we could find is another Spectral Adversary. Another Spectral Adversary actually lets us have a good chance at winning. Actually, that would be fantastic if we could find another Spectral Adversary on top. Nope, now we're dead. Okay. Yeah, because we have to block this turn, so we're dead on the next turn no matter what we draw. There just isn't a thing we can draw that would keep us in this, because we have to block the 2 big things, which that means our guys die and they get a 2/2. Yeah, it's just over. Over. Dude, these Deserted Beaches always end up in hands like this for me, and it's so annoying, where I really need to have turn 1 to 2 free mana. And these are fantastic lands, really good lands, but this happens way too often to me in a pretty great hand otherwise. I mean, kind of great. We're going to try something different. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Keep 4. Wow, okay. And we're still stuck with the Deserted Beach. There we go. Oh, man. And that's why I'm happy today. Magic's great. Werewolf pack leader? No, they didn't have it on turn 1. What? Who even are these people? All right, play out Clarion Spirit, pass the turn. Hopefully find a 1-drop. If we find a 1-drop, we're actually in really good shape. You know what? That's I'm okay with that as a non-1-drop draw. All right, so they foretold something. What do they foretell in green? I'm trying to remember. There's that's the 4-mana guy. Yeah, mammoth dude comes flying down. This does not die to Apparition, and that's a terrifying thing to think about. All right, but Clarion Spirits and Rally Ranks will make many, many big dudes. And that's a great thing to think about. Pass the turn. See, this is... If I could ever just have this be consistent... I had a mulligan down to 4 to get the hand that finally did this thing. Yeah, Blizzard Brawl. Everyone's always got it. It gets a 3/3 back. Can't block the mammoth. It does have trample. Of course it does. No blocks. It's indestructible. Down to 13. How do we pressure now? Ooh. That's intriguing. It doesn't let us stop the battle mammoth damage. But we might be able to go super aggressive with this on the next turn. So this turn, we attack in with these guys. Garden of Faith is a pretty cool... Phasing out is a pretty fun tech. Down to 14, pass the turn. The issue is the trampoliness of this big dude. That last turn was really big. Yeah, block. I don't know if this will stop the damage with the phase out. I'm not sure how that works. We're going to phase it out anyway. It doesn't matter. Opponent's like, what? What are you doing? Snakes in Veil. We will Guardian of Faith. It is out. Yeah, I believe Trample will just do everything over the top. But when it comes to protection, I think it tries to deal the damage to the creature first, then go through. I'm not sure if that's the same type of thing that it's trying to do here with phasing out. Nope, all damage goes through. Cool. Good to know. Holy crap. All right. Adversary. If we only had 1 blocker here, we were pressuring quite a bit of damage. But now I don't know. Can only cast 1 spell. All right, so we are going to attack in because I think we have to not be dead. Well, no, I think it's the right play, first off. So they tried off with the Guardian of Faith. I'm fine with that. Get rid of a dude. Pass the turn. So we're going to put a counter on this. So Esca's Chariot taps down Peeps. Then we phase out and hopefully they don't have another Snakeskin Veil. They don't go for the Esca's Chariot. Interesting. All right, so let them attack in first. Now they get the draw card though. Yeah, that's fine. How much damage do I have? Debating if I want to phase out one of these cats. If I can survive the attack here. I think I would need this guy. All right, so Adversary. I can force him to pay to get the trampliness with this guy. All right, didn't have the Snakeskin Veil. We say no blocks. We're going to try to get lethal here. If we have removal, we have a chance. As long as they don't play any creatures here, I guess. Storm the Festival. Hit only lands. That's what happens to me. Yes! Yes! Woo! Oh, okay, never mind. If the dream was real for a second. And the dream's done. Dream's gone. Yeah, because they can just buff up and give trample to whichever one they need to with this. We're going to have to block really funky. Can we survive one more turn with the land? I guess we can try to force them to hold back with Esca's Chariot again. I can put in 4 points of damage with just the Adversary. And then hopefully they forget about the Werewolf Pack Leaders when they draw a ton more cards here. Goodness. Yeah, we're just in so much trouble. We're just gonna say good game. It's done. They have us in so many ways. This deck gets to this point every time, I feel like, and it's so frustrating to me where it's like the deck feels like it should be doing better. That was a mulligan down to 4, and we were actually controlling the game a little bit. Like we would have had a good chance, but again, we mulligan down to 4. I think that was that game, right? Yeah. Up against Bayou, and man, all these tap lands. But that makes Clarion Spirit potentially a little bit easier to pull off, so we'll keep this. Go Floodplain Spurs, pass the turn. Do I hold up removal? They're playing... Let's go Clarion Spirit, pass the turn. Portable Hole is pretty fun. Ambitious Farmhand, okay. Alright, so Stonebinder's familiar. It's a 2-drop. How about that? Let's get rid of it. Get a counter there. Alright, 5 power on the board. Good cards in hand. We can dodge board wipes like a madman. Can't get that one, though. Clarion Spirit's gone. How rude. Alright, Rally the Ranks. On Spirits. This brings back Illusions, right? Or whatever. Yeah, well, we definitely kill this, be able to swing in for 5. I guess I could have swung in first because I had a bigger dude, but whatever. I should have done that instead. Another flippin' apparition. Love it so much. All right, well, keep the damage rolling at least. Down to 8, pass the turn. See, I just have no faith in the deck at this point. Every time we get to this point, it's like, you thought you did something good, but really? Nah. Nah, just not enough. We go all in. If they crew up the Chariot, that's fine. If they double block, kill stuff, we can actually phase it out, and that's fine too. Protect our guys. We don't get to kill their guys, though. Is that actually better? That's a good question. If they tap him down, like, they can't really use Chariot to go wide at that point, because then we're still super wide. So, yeah, I think we phase out these fellers. Keep our board wide. Hit in for 3. Down to 5. There is something cool about phasing out our guys on our turn too, especially if we're not trying to block with them, is that no matter if they had a board wipe here or anything like that, these guys stay on board. We have 4 power on board no matter what, well, until our turn. So I like Guardian of Faith. It's interesting to play with. I think 3 mana is a hard one to hold off at in the format right now because Doomscar comes down on turn 3 now at times. And you're also having to defend against a bunch of other stuff at the same time. So it just makes it a difficult way to play. All right, they're going to make extras of that, dude. Yikes. All right, so Adversary off the top wins us the game. It's close. Removal for that guy, also good, but we already found several pieces here. We have lots of removal in the deck. Portable Hole would be fantastic. Just anything but a land. All right. Why are these guys still phased out? They're not, right? It's showing it there. Okay. I think we're good. All right, so phase this guy out. They block here and here. We get in for 5. All right. We did it. We did it. Hurrah. Oh. I'll attack there. All right. These phase out guys just... apparently they didn't get rid of the phase out thing. Cool. Block there. 5 damage still goes through. Yes. I can win a game of Magic. Proven. Proven today. Up against Cannon, and we have Portable Hole into one other creature we can play. Let's mulligan. We need our lands. There we go. That's better. Drop a... maybe it's a Flooded Plain. I want to be able to cast 2 spells, though, with this Clarion Spirit. A little bit awkward. I'm going to go Floodplain, and we're going to hope for something amazing here. We can cast all of our hand with these 2 lands, and they're good hands. Okay, well, how about that? We win the game. Up against Dotor Coca. And we'll keep this. Nothing on turn 2, but no blue mana either. But we have several draws being on the draw here and several plays to get up to them. So, yeah. I'm feeling happy about this. Faceless Haven as well on the board will be nice. Just one more snowland. We have that threat to be playing. Monk of the Open Hand. Paladin class. Right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just get in for 2. I think we need to be getting in for as much damage as quick as possible. These guys just get out of hand, especially if it's early on. Apparition will be better. Oh, man. Spellbinder. So the removal for our Spellbinder is going to be annoying. But we are going to... or sorry, for our Apparition. If they have that. Later, though, we can hold up Guardian of Faith. So let's hope that they just try to wait until the next turn. And then we can kind of tech them there. This will cost 1 extra, though. Good to remember. Intrepid Adversary. This on blue. Would they be willing to trade out for the Usher of the Fallen? I don't think so. Guardian of Faith is interesting here as well, a little bit. It costs 1 more to cast on their turn, so I can't play out the Ascendant Spirit right away. Digging for land could be nice. Let's just swing with Usher. We don't want them to gain the life. I also want this to die. They know that we have the Guardian of Faith. We can stop them from gaining life with blocking, with Skyclave, phasing it out, whatever. I'm just not sure if that's actually better than killing it. Maybe I should have held back the Usher the Fallen there. Let the game like kind of stone come to a standstill for a bit. Because now they could just buff things up quite a bit, and that's bad. Mark the open hand. Yeah, they probably pay for the Paladin class. Maybe cast a second spell. Portable Hole. All right, they try to phase out Usher because that's the only thing they can. Protecting that, is that better than stopping? I'm fine trading off Guardian of Faith with Adversary, just not the Apparition. So yeah, this is fine. All right, so you phase out. Could have protected the Apparition there as well, just in case they had something. The only things they could really hit with it would be instant speed anyway, though, so there's no point. Yeah, they pass it. Nice. There's the clue. Come on, land. Only one blue source. Ascendant Spirit's good, but I don't think it's good enough. All right, let's try to draw a card. I can actually play a Stonebinder Familiar now. We drop this still. Get a counter onto this fella. Swing in here. Down to 11 past the turn. The double strike, if they get this up to level 3, we're in lots of trouble. We just have to hit one land before that. And then do we hit Paladin class? And just deal with the adversary through blocking, whatever? I mean, we can deal with them gaining 4 life. Maybe. Luminarch Aspirants are other things we're really scared of. Spectral Adversary does feel pretty sweet, though. All right, now if we target one of their stuff, permanent control becomes the target of spell or an ability to put controls that spell. Counterless to pay 1. Stupid. Now I can't do anything. All right, Ascendant Spirit. Goes for the trade, that's fine. Oops. Crap. Hate this flipping thing. Right. For the love, come on! Throw me a flippin' bone here. All right. Powers up Paladin class. Yeah, especially now that we can't kill them easily. Dude, the shield... Oh, man. I always forget about the tech there with that as well. Definitely put it onto the adversary. Get this leveled up. Double strike in. What? Why would you not go with the adversary? We can't kill it right now unless we block everything. I'm not going to do that. We're going to buff. We're going to say no blocks. We're going to take it. We're going to down to 15. We're going to cry. Sure. Clarion Spirit. Adversary. Have a flyer. Have ways to make other dudes. They buff up. They get in for 7 life every turn. Yeah. We're just like... I guess we wait and see if we can draw some stuff along the way, but just we've missed the 5th land for way too long now. And now they have protection to where it's now 6 mana before this even can hit something. Yeah, target a spell or an ability. So we're screwed. So you're saying that we're screwed? Yep, level up the Paladin class, swing in with Spectral Adversary with the shield as well. There's no way that we can deal enough damage to one guy, and if we did, it wouldn't matter. Dude, why would you not put the counter onto Adversary? Sure, I mean, like, this is an easy chump for us all day long. Actually, do I want this guy, or... Flyers might be our one chance if they're not going to be smart and try to gain life. Maybe we can get removal before then. All right, we can. Solve and auto pay. All right, life gain is gone. The buff on this is gone. We still just attacking with flyers. Jump with this next turn. But as long as they don't have life gain, we're in better shape. Damage to you or permanent you control. Yeah, so only get in with this, I guess. Yay. Alright, Guardian of Faith is gonna be pretty sweet. We can block on the next turn. As long as they're not gaining life, though, we're in much better shape. Except that we can't, you know, do damage to them. Oh my gosh. Just stop having stuff one turn. Might be because of the clues. Actually, I don't know if he's cracked one yet. Dude, our deck is built, like, is full to the brim with answers for all this stuff. We just can't find it in time. And it's really annoying. Gotta block. That'd be 12 points of damage. Can't play Stonebinder Familiar and this on the same turn. And I think we need that to have a chance of survival. So get in for one. Can't block the flyer in the air. Dude, oh man, I don't know what's wrong with this deck. There's so many cards that do amazing things. And every time, just other people's stuff is just like, oh, we have answers for every single thing you might do. How about that? Yeah. Now this is just worthless because we can't block it beforehand. So, dude, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just angry at this deck. I have tried so many times to make it work. And games like this just happen literally every time. And it's just maybe an issue with the format or whatever. I don't know. But it's annoying. I'm done here. Yeah, 40% win rate. I mean, it doesn't look awful. Like, it doesn't look like it's a terrible thing. I mean, it is awful. Having 40% is terrible, but it's not like the worst deck ever. It's so close to being amazing. And I just don't know what's wrong with it. Like, the mana base, I feel like, is really good. We always drew the tapped lands when they had to be played tapped as well. I mean, that's an issue, but it's built around making sure we have blue and white, which we didn't all the time, you know, because that's how I work. I don't know, guys. This deck should be flipping amazing. It's just not, and I don't know why. Leave it down in the comments below. Tell me why this deck doesn't work. And to see if you guys can make it work. So I took out, I just barely added in Shipwreck Sifters and Patrician Geist. I wanted them in because it was Midnight Hunt stuff. We only found one of these. So it's not like we've really played with these cards much anyway, but I would take these guys out and go up one more adversary, one more portable hole or something like that. I think that'd be a pretty good deck. Better. You can drop some blue mana that way as well. I'm done. Thank you guys so much. I promise I'll be happy in everything on the next one, but today it's done. It's over. Goodbye.